Breaking news. Dillian Whyte says he's seen Deontay Wilder knock the fuck out by Klitschko. But before we get into that, we're going to get into some things that have been going on in my comment section. I'm going to show y'all how people with the LDBC like to warp history, try to change history. And I'm not going to go too in depth because I can save it for another video, but I'm going to show y'all how facts don't match up. I made the comment that Dillian Whyte, as y'all see here, when this was done, was over 200 days ago, held the longest reign, so to say, at number one. The longest mandatory ever, the longest contender ever. Now, when did Dillian Whyte become number one in the WBC? It's when he beat Helenius and won his silver title for the WBC, okay? Now, this person tried to tell me that Pulev had been a number one contender longer, a mandatory longer than Dillian Whyte. So we're going to disprove that right now. I'm tired of typing and going back and forth with this BS. We just going to catch them right here. Talking about I don't know history. Let's do this real fast. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to bring the screen over. We're going to read one sentence. Pulev defeated, that's Huey Fury, by the way, via a 12th round unanimous decision to become the mandatory challenger for the IBF heavyweight title. Now, you got to ask yourself, when did he beat Fury to become mandatory? Okay? We have 2018, October 27th is when he became mandatory. Now, when did Dillian Whyte do the same thing? We could go right here. We'll just bring it right here. We'll compare the years. And I've got to do this so they don't come together. Let's see here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a mathematician, but this says 2018, October 27th. When did Dillian Whyte do it? 2017, 10/28, October 28, which means a year. He has been a mandatory a year longer than Pulev. Go ahead. Twist that up and spin it like a top the best you can, because you can't change numbers and you can't change facts. Those are concrete. The dates are there. The numbers are there. The information is there. I'm not going back and forth with these LDBC people anymore. I'm going to write what I write. I'll comment what I comment, but I'm done going back and forth. I'm done. I'm done with it. I am done with it because it's so pointless. The narratives that they paint, everything that they try to twist and change is just ridiculous. To the point of it's just not worth the effort anymore. But I just want to throw that out there to show that real fast. Now we're going to get rid of this, okay? Now that we know that. And mind you that this is an old thing that I screenshotted from the zone with my cell phone because you can see the glare from the light. He's actually over 800 days now at number one. By far holds the record at the number one spot. But, oh yeah. One more thing I want to touch on before I get into this video, what it's about. To the people from the LDBC who keep trying to fight me. I had one idiot who was like, I'll buy you a ticket to go to Texas. Then when I told this idiot, why would you buy me a ticket to go to Texas when you could spend that same amount of money, fly your ass to me in Atlanta, Georgia, then we can meet up. Disappeared like a fucking ghost. First off, I'm not giving you my personal information. I'm not giving you my name, my legal name, so you can put all that or do whatever you want to do with it because you're a fucking weirdo. If you want to see me, come to Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I reside. There's several boxing gyms here. We could do it in the gym or we could sign some paperwork and we could do it like the MMA people and take it to the motherfucking streets because I would love that. I would much rather fight somebody in a real fight than a boxing match because then all this brute force raw power could grab you and break you. Even injured like I am now, I'm stronger than all y'all. Y'all aren't nowhere near me. I'm better. But off of that, now, another thing is, I'm at my smallest. Like I said, I'm injured right now. I've been injured for the last 5 months. I've gone to the hospital several times working with this injury, trying to get through it so I can get back into boxing. As soon as I get medically cleared, I'm back in and I'm back in the gym lifting weights. I'm at the smallest I've ever been in my life. I'm smaller right now at 180 pounds than I was in high school. I'm the smallest I've ever been. This shirt, this Slytherin Harry Potter shirt is fitting me like a dry fit. This ain't no small. This ain't no medium. This ain't no medium. We could do like this. It is a large. That's right. The large fitting me like a dry fit. Extra large is what I wear. Why? Because my upper body's still bulky. You know why? Because I'm a big man that's just shrunk in size due to injuries. You better catch me now, because if you don't catch me now, the minute I can go hard, all you little LDBC pussies that want to fight me, you gonna be too small. I'm gonna be 210 pounds within 4 months of being better. I'm gonna be right back where I was, benching 455 with ease. I'm gonna be right there back where I was, pulling up 600 pounds. And y'all might say, oh, well, weightlifting doesn't help you in fighting. It does when you know how to throw a punch and you know how to use that power. It does when you're that big and you can run for 10 miles without getting tired. But don't worry about it. Y'all just, let's get at that. Now, let's get off and then get back to the breaking news. Now, the breaking news that we have is Dillian Whyte said he saw Deontay Wilder get knocked down like a tree, sit there, his leg was twitching, he was foaming out the mouth, looked like he damn near went into a coma, and was having a seizure in the ring. What do I think about this? First off, I would be a hypocrite, and I would be very biased to boost this up, because I've said multiple times through multiple videos on multiple different occasions, sparring doesn't mean shit. You don't know what was going on that day. You don't know how tired that fighter was. You don't know, for instance, Deontay Wilder might have came in there and was doing 30% against Klitschko to give him a good work and a different type of look. And Klitschko may have blitzed at him 100%, where Wilder's thinking it's going to be easy sparring, light sparring. Klitschko comes out and just bow, mollywops him, and he wasn't ready for it, so now he's on the ground. See, that's the problem with sparring. In sparring, there's too many variables. It's been too many times that you see professional fighters fight each other. One fighter's like, oh, I whooped your ass in sparring. I whooped his ass in sparring. Then they get in there, and the guy who got his ass whooped ends up beating him badly. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know in sparring if each guy is going 100% or if one guy's holding back while the other one blitzes him without the other guy knowing. So it doesn't mean anything. Sparring is sparring. It's not a professional fight. It's not even an amateur fight. I would put more weight into an amateur fight than I would sparring, because in sparring, again, I will keep running it into the ground. You don't know who's going 100%. You don't know how many times they sparred that day. You don't know if they were cold while the other guy was hot. You just don't know the variables. And because of that, sparring doesn't mean shit. It doesn't. And even if you wanted to go off of that, and let's say, oh, well, Deontay Wilder got knocked out, Dillian Whyte didn't get knocked out, AJ didn't get knocked out, it doesn't matter. Because when Wilder went to Klitschko's camp, he wasn't the same fighter he is today. He's shown a lot of growth. He's shown experience. In the last Ortiz fight, how patient he was, picking the shot, letting himself get down and letting Ortiz wear himself out before he knocked him out. Showed experience, showed poise, showed that he was thinking, showed that he knows how to straighten up them punches, which is something he has never done. He didn't go wild. He didn't go swimming without water. He showed improvement. So the fighter that was knocked out by Klitschko, if you even wanted to say that, is not the same fighter that's in front of Tyson Fury today. It's a whole different person. It's a whole different beast. And for that, all these people boosting this up, and I understand Dillian Whyte wants to fight Wilder, and Dillian Whyte's going to say whatever he needs to say to get the fight, and I agree. Dillian Whyte needs to get the fight. I do feel Wilder is scared of Dillian Whyte, but it doesn't matter, because sparring doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. No matter how good you look, no matter how bad you look, that doesn't mean it's going to translate into fight night against the same person you look bad or good against. It doesn't matter. And that's what I'm putting the video on. This is irrelevant. First off, it was a different Wilder. Second off, I'll say it now and I'll say it again. Sparring doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing. It proves nothing. If a guy gets knocked out in sparring, it means nothing, because you don't know, like I said, if that guy fought 10 guys before he got in there. You don't know if that guy was working on the bags for over 2 hours and was already exhausted by the time he got in there to spar his first round. You don't know. And for that, it doesn't matter. It does not, it really doesn't translate over to a real fight. It really doesn't. So with that being said, this news right here, I actually heard this a long time ago, so I don't know why it's blowing up today, that Klitschko was beating Wilder up. That was said years ago. So why it's so big right now before the Fury fight, I don't know. But it doesn't mean anything. And that's all I wanted to leave it on. It means absolutely nothing. And I will end this video like I ended my last one against Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I still feel Wilder has the edge. I feel he did something to Fury. Fury has fear. When I saw them looking at each other, I didn't see the same fire in Fury's eye, and I didn't see Fury cutting him off with every word that Wilder was saying. On the flip side, I didn't see Wilder fidgety like he was in the first one. In the first one, he kept eating peanuts and his hand was shaking like he had arthritis. Like, it was bad, the first one, but this one, he was super calm. And Fury, to me, looked like the nervous guy. So that's how I see it. That's how I feel about this information. Thank y'all for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And I'm sorry about the beginning of this, but I'm getting tired of all these LDBC people talking about fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. I made a mistake. When I lived in Texas and in Austin, I made a mistake and drove to Dallas, which was a 2 hour and 10-minute drive, because that BFTB, Best Fight the Best Guy, challenged me to a fight over Google+. When I went on his live, I didn't even really remember, but I have a track record of me telling my moderator that he looked familiar because that's who told me about him. And then after the fact, I went to my emails on Google and I saw that that's the motherfucker from Google+, who told me he would be in Dallas, who told me he wanted to fight me. The minute I got to Dallas, took a picture of the sign, welcome to Dallas, he blocked me off of Google+. And as I was on his live, the more he started talking, the more I realized it was him, because he was saying things that I've never said on YouTube. So I'm not making that mistake again. I'm not going out my way to meet somebody off the internet. First off, I'm not going to spend money to beat somebody I know I could beat with ease. Second off, it doesn't mean that much to me. Third off, I'm not getting paid to do it. Fourth off, these dudes are so fucking lame and so brittle. I go over there, I beat their ass, they'll probably call the cops on me. So if that is going to happen, do believe that we're going to have a legally binding contract stating that if I fuck you up, you can't sue me and you can't press charges. Because I'm going to tell you this. For the one that gets brave enough to do it and thinks that I'm not about what I say I'm about, I promise you I am going to make an example out of that individual who is brave enough to do it. Because I don't fuck with them. I don't go to their videos, but they always seem to come like little cockroaches when the light goes off to my videos. So to whomever is brave enough, I am going to fuck you up. I am going to make an example out of you. I am going to stand over you, talk shit over you. I'm going to spit on you. I'm going to kick you while you're down. Because we're not going to make it boxing. We're going to make it anything goes. We're going to make it MMA so I can really embarrass you. So I can put you on your fucking ass and I can stand over you. I can hold you down. I can laugh at you. I can break a fucking bow into your orbital bone and watch that shit smash. Not to sound crazy to my other subs, but I'm tired of it. So if you want to do it, if you're really about that life, bring your ass to Atlanta. We'll get a contract signed. We'll go find an octagon so you have a chance. And I can use all this brute force that I've always had. Because I'm not going to box with you. I'm going to embarrass you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this example so good. Now let me stop being repetitive. Thank y'all again for watching. I'm out.